And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love YouTube. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? What's cracking, man? It's been a minute. It's your boy, it's your guy, it's your man, it's your host, all of that. WJ. So, all right, man. So it's been one heck of a journey these past couple weeks. I'm gonna get on here and talk about it. I'm gonna get straight to it. Y'all ain't gotta. Let me just get right into it. Y'all see the title of the video. There's 10 things. 10. I got one hand here. 10 things that I've learned over the past 30 days when it comes to marketing to pre-foreclosures. Okay, pre-foreclosure lists, leads, whatever. Right. So number one, this shit is tough. It is tough. Okay. Straight up and down, it's tough. I'm gonna just leave it at that, for real. It's tough in the world of just dealing with these folks. They got tough situations. It's stressful. It's tough trying to help and you can't. It's tough just all around, period. So, you gotta you gotta stick to it. You gotta stay in it, and that's all it is to it. I'm probably going to repeat that several times throughout the other 9. But number one, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's a completely different business model. So it ain't just a regular, you call a owner, see if they want to sell, you get it, get them for a low price and try to contract it. Like, hell no. Like, a lot of these people are going to want to keep their property. They're going to it's tough as nails, bro. Just period. Just know that going into it. It ain't no walk in the park. It ain't no one call and you got a deal. Like, hell no. It ain't 100 calls. It ain't 400 calls. Maybe on another video I'll be able to report my numbers. But right now I'm in the midst of a move, so all my stuff, all my data is all over the place and packed up in this pod that y'all saw in the last video. I gotta do another video with that alone. That was crazy. But number 2, you will have a very, very low contact rate. Okay? Very low contact rate. In particular, what I mean is the amount of calls you make, the people that actually answer the phone, the people you actually speak to, forget about it. Like, you might get one, you might not get none, 0 out of 25, or you might get 1 out of 25, or you might get maybe 2 out of 25. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking cold calling. Now, with text messaging, I gotta look at the numbers on those, but still low. A lot of people, they respond more to text messages. I'll say that. I've been getting more responses to text messages versus to cold calling. Okay, so very, very, very low contact rate. So which means you got to check your numbers, check your spam filters, right? I think there's a site that you can use. I'll try to drop it in the description, but there's a site that you can go to register your phone number to Verizon Wireless, T-Mobile, and AT&T, the major carriers, and you can whitelist your phone number. You must have a website for AT&T, I believe. Verizon, you don't have to. T-Mobile, I didn't really see yet. So I think that'll help, and I'm going to do that myself, because somebody told me I wasn't coming up as spam earlier, so that was good, but my number might have been coming up as spam a lot. So you probably got to double tap a lot of these guys too. All right, number 3. This kind of goes back to number 1. Just very tough crowd to deal with. Very tough. So they're tough in so many ways, and you have to you probably have to practice every day on what you're going to get bombarded with. Like, for the people you do talk to, oh no, we got it. Oh no, we're getting a loan modification. Oh no, I'm filing bankruptcy. They're going to just tell you all type of things about them kicking the can down the road. And you got to be resilient and be like, yo, no, that ain't going to work. I mean, well, you don't just say that off the muscle, but you got to say, hey, I'm glad you're taking action. I'm elated that, I'm glad that you're on top of it. Have someone ever spoken to you about the process when you XYZ? Sorry, I got the automatic boy going. But no, you gotta you gotta coach them through some of those processes. So sometimes, or you can call them out like, hey, okay, how far are you? Have you gotten? You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're taking action, but just curious so I can wipe this away from my plate and know that you're okay. Like, where are you in the process of that loan modification? Have you gotten approved? Were you able to cover the fees for the lawyer for the bankruptcy? Have you, just kind of like, you start to learn what to say, but they're very tough. Okay, they're very irritated. They're getting a dumb amount of calls, which is going to lead into my next number four. Number four is it is super saturated. Okay, we just gonna call it what it is. It's mad saturated, bro. So you have to differentiate yourself like crazy, and differentiate along with being relentless with following up. You know what I'm saying? So, bruh, I just can't believe it. It's like, and for me, I'm talking about not one county, neither. I'm talking about like mad multiple counties. I can just let me tell y'all. Hold on. Matter of fact, I can just think off the top of my head. So Travis, Williamson, Bell County, Hayes County, Bayer County, Harris County, Fort Bend County, Dallas County, Johnson County, Tarrant County, Denton County, Galveston County, Midland County, Wichita County, Tom Green County, Ellis County, Jefferson County, Lubbock County, Brazoria County, El Paso County. Like, I'm probably missing a few, but like damn near every county in Texas, bro. Like, this is crazy. Like, every single record that picks up and answers the phone, they're getting blasted. I mean, like, it's crazy. So differentiating yourself is super important. Super important, man. The way I do it, I mean, I got a method to my madness. I think this is actually going to lead me to the next step. I think I'm on number 5 or 4. Let me see. Yeah, number 4. But I mean, but it comes with the territory. You gotta just put your head down and just blast through the shit, man. And data matters too. I've been calling old data and new data, meaning like the new data is the auction dates that are coming up a month ahead. The old data are the auction dates that pass. So it could be, it swing one way versus the other. But I mean, yeah, bro, it's tough, but it's something there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff is not going to happen overnight. It's going to take over 30 days. It's going to take some time, and it's going to take some tough skin. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be in it, and you got to win it, and you got to just weather through the storms, bro. It's a lot of shit going on out here. Like, it's a lot of problems, man. Like, the economy is really like lifing on people, man. So, you're inheriting a lot of stress. It's kind of like, outbound and 911 calls or something. It's just, it's like, yo, what's really good? And then, damn, this light going off again on me. But, you got to be a special type of breed, man. You feel me? So, and then to think like, you got to be weathering this not getting paid. Like, I know I made a video about how to get paid 10 to 50K in 30 days basically by doing this. And I probably should go back and say that you should do this absolutely full time, because I haven't done this full time yet. Like, full time, like 8 hours, like an 8 to 5 shift doing this. I can't say that I've done that every day. You know what I'm saying? But I've hit my metrics. $25 a day. I've hit all $25 a day. In a 20-day month, right? Is 500 calls, and that's supposed to be the benchmark. If you do 500 calls, you get a deal. That's going to equal 20K or something, right? And I'm going to talk about that. Wait to the end. I'm about to talk about that, how that's could be possible. Check this out though. So moving on to number 5. These all kind of run together, no particular order, but number 4 was, so let's review. Number 1, shit's tough. Completely different business model, right? Number 2, very, very low contact rate. Number 3, not just very tough like number 1, but it's just a very tough crowd to deal with. Number 4, seems super, super duper saturated, or is. So you must differentiate yourself accordingly. All right. And number five, what I did and what others may have done too, but I went a whole nother level. I created a resource kit, like a guide, a resource pack, and I curated a lot of different ways to help them save their home. Yes, like I created my own competition. So I said, you know what? Can't beat them, join them. Let's see. Let's put these people first over profits. Let me figure out a way that I can just, again, differentiate myself and not come off as a hedge fund, a big, huge conglomerate that's trying to just swallow and gobble up their home and not care about their situation. But let's actually take their situation at hand for what it's worth and really try to help, like straight up. And my idea for this was, if I put out enough good karma and actually help a lot more people, you know, what does Zig Ziglar say? You know what I'm saying? If you help a lot of people get what they want, then eventually you get what you want, that type of thing. He didn't say that exactly, but it says something to the tune of that. But or was it Jim Rohn? I think it was Zig Ziglar or Jim Rohn. But it's like, bro, like that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like serve first and come at them like, hey, you know, we gonna give you all these options. If none of them work, then let's talk about buying your home. Or I want you to sell me on why I should buy your home. You know, if you try this, if you don't think this will work, all these options about keeping it, reinstating the loan, and looking at different legal aid options or loss mitigation options on the HUD site. You know, I was giving them links to credit repair. I was giving them links to course certifications, to income generating activities. Like I'm talking about, I curated a dog ass resource pack and I was just pushing it, and I was giving them contacts for people who I've worked with and I can vouch for, who's done TROs, temporary restraining orders, to help like in time of like desperation to stop a foreclosure, to buy some time and things of that nature. So, you know, again, I was just, now I will tell y'all this too. I've drummed up, let's see. So this here, I've drummed up some 47 like leads, but this ain't even all of them though, because I've still got some in the chamber from the SMS. So I probably got some like 50 or more, and that's I'm so close. I can't stop. I can't do this and then stop, because I'm sick of that shit, because that's what messes me up. That's what messes you up. Like, that's what can mess anybody up. If you start something and stop it when you got momentum going, you know, the power of, is it inertia? Sorry, not inertia, momentum. Momentum. You can't stop momentum, because then it turns into inertia. You know, like you got momentum and then you stop the momentum, and then that momentum turns stale into a state of rest, right? It just doesn't. And then you wonder why, like, okay, then you jump to something else, or another, like absentee owners, or like high equity, or, you know, whatever. And then you keep bouncing from list to list to list, and you're not like on top of them, or you're not at least combining them, or like it's like starting over all day, every day. So take it from me, guys, I'm telling you. So, all right, number 6, and my bad for that. Number 5, I'm gonna tell you at the end how that helped too. Matter of fact, I'll tell y'all right now. So this lady earlier, she was like talking about how everybody been trying to, buy her house and all this other stuff. And somebody was like, somebody actually sent her where they found her auction details from, and that was it. That was like the most information she got. And then I sent her all of that stuff, and she hit me back like, "Yo, thank you so much." And she got 30 days, so she can literally, like, I can really save her. She only need like $1,400 to like reinstate her crib, and she got so much equity. She bought that house way back when the last market crash and everything. So, and she's a realtor, and she's like, "I'll throw you some other leads." She's out there in Arlington. So she was cool. We hit it up. Like, we had a great conversation. So not all of the calls will be bad. Like, you will eventually get somebody you will vibe with and you can build off of, and y'all can, what I'm saying? And I really felt like I need to help this lady, man. I really want to help her. And I told her that. She was like, why would you, why would I not think you like the other guys? I said, I'm glad you asked that. Check me out. You can look at me as a mom and pop. Okay, I'm not a big hedge fund conglomerate. You're not just a number. Like, I can literally get into the nitty gritty with you and try to help you. Like, that's my goal, my vision, and my mission. That's my goal, is to help you. And in return, that the whole buying somebody's house, selling somebody's house, selling of the property, that's going to come. Like, it's going to come. Like, it's going to be a point where I'm like trying to help them. Like today, another one, I was trying to help this guy and trying to give him the resources, and he was like, you know what? No, there's too many bad memories here, man. I think I'm going out. I'd rather be out. Yeah, I'm at your mercy. Tell me what to do. Like that, I'm sorry. I couldn't wait to the end, but that was what I was going to tell you at the end. And I'm gonna expand on that, but let me finish these 10 lessons here. So that's so funny. I'm not even realizing, but number 6, it'll eventually pick up steam if you stay consistent. Like, I'm not even like knowing these off the top of my head, like, but they're literally just congruent with each other. They're alluding to each other, like, because this is real. And I haven't rehearsed this. This is off the top. I wrote these down. That was it. I'm just kind of using them as a reference point. But yeah, straight up and down, bro. Like, eventually something's going to give, man. It has to. You feel me? It has to. So, I should have saved that one for the last, but because this is like the best lesson that something's gonna give, and so let's talk about number 8 or number 7. On the flip side of that, number 7, you'll find a lot of the ones that do speak with you or do talk to you or pick up the phone are kind of like the ones that are leftovers from other investors, like, that don't want to help them, or people that see that you can't help them. That's what it's kind of like a leftover bucket. Like, damn, they left me high and dry because I got a solar panel that's 50K. I owe 50K on that, and then I got this house, I owe 300K on that, and then I got 25K in arrears. Oh, by the way, the house is only worth 285. There's nothing you can do. Like, you get a lot of those that you'll talk to, and you like, damn. Well, but guess what? That's why my resource kit is always going to be there for people, even for people I can't help. When I have an opportunity to buy their home, I'm like, yo, still got to refer you to this, or refer you to a cold real estate agent that's going to help you with the short sale process or something, so you can get something out of it. Or even if you get foreclosed, I got something for that. Like, it's like when you down on your knuckles, I still got something. I can meet you at any level. You feel me? So that's what's important, guys, to really try to communicate that and let them know that. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 7. Number 8. Number 8. Man, you got to touch them more than once. You can't just call that person one time, especially one time, and not leave a message and just keep it moving. Good luck, Jack. I've dialed a lot of these folks 2 or 3 times. You gotta dial the second number, the relative number. Sometimes you gotta, like, and that's the thing. I've made over 500 calls, not counting. I'm talking about over 500 records, or like, I don't count if I got a record and it's got 2 or 3 numbers. that counts as one call for me. Not 3 calls, that's 1 call for me. So I know I've got way over 500 dials. You feel me? So that's another thing. But you gotta like touch these people from text, Facebook. I tried, of course, door knock is one, but at the same time, you gotta like, you can't stress or stretch yourself too thin and give each of those different outreaches only 10% of you, So that's why for me, I'm doing SMS and cold calling, and I can at least do 100%, 100% or 50-50, whatever you want to call that. I'll give in more of myself to those different touches. But I see that for those ones that that's hard to get a hold of, that's why it'd be really cool to hire somebody. This is a bonus one. I'm not even included this one, but after you at least get your first deal or 2 or 3, you want to hire somebody that can help with the data and can help with getting a hold of these people in other ways. Like if you try to call somebody and their phone is disconnected, those one of those ones where you can provide them a resource kit, or you can end up having an 80K deal or something crazy. Because there are so many deals and stories about people that be doing 180K assignment fees and 30K, 50K, 70K, 90K, just all type of craziness out there. And I'm like, yo, like, okay. So I try not to get like caught in the weeds and discouraged about all of that, because seeing how I'm looking at this, how I'm getting these results, I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm on the way opposite spectrum of what they be talking about here on these social media streets. So, but at the same time, you got to take that with a grain of salt, and you got to like have a good mindset and be like thinking and knowing that you are next. Why not me? That you got to be thinking you're going to help, for every 5 to 10 people you're going to help, you're going to be able to be blessed as well. Like you got to have these little mindset games. Sorry, I don't know what that was about, but okay. Number 9, man, make sure your data is cold. You got to use better data. I went through the whole thing of, what's free is, a lot of free stuff is the way to go. There's paid stuff too. That's probably the way to go. But a free creative way, auction.com. And unfortunately you can't download auction.com leads, and then they update, and you gotta, stay on top of them. But there's a scraper, an extension that you can use. You can just download it. It's free. You use the data scraper, and you can go in there, type in your county, type in the state, whatever, and you just scrape all of the leads, and then you can do it that way. And you import it onto Excel spreadsheet, and then you import it into Protwire, import that into get that skip, like, and then import that into the SMS. Like I'm telling y'all, man, my workflows are crazy. Like the extent of me trying to really get to this is like second to none. Like the way I'm like really going after it, man. But it could be, I just know it's all worth it. It's on the other side. So 3 feet away from gold. Number 10, last but not least, number 10. So I kind of already said this, sorry, but it will more than likely take more than 30 days to probably see the bag while doing this. Okay. Again, if you're not full time in it, or if you don't have a team, somebody helping you. This is for all my lone wolves, for all my solopreneurs, for all my sorry for the background and stuff, for all my one-man band camps, just know that if you out here, and then like if you got like something else going on, because you got to have income coming in. You got to be able to do some other things. While this, in case this is dry, you got to like do something, right? So life be lifing, and that's what it is. But if I'm in here 8 hours a day, like locked up, no interruptions, not getting up. If I'm acting like I'm an AI robot and no emotion and just going at it, if I don't get up to go to the restroom, get up, get distracted, go get something to eat, go, don't answer the door, go walk the dog, pick up the boy. Like if it's just straight constant 8 hour a day action, I might be singing a different tune. But it's just that's just the way it works. You got to bake all that in and still look for success, right? So anyway, that's the 10 things, man. But I think it's really close. I do have a potential 3 contracts coming, but that doesn't mean nothing, right? That doesn't mean all 3 of those will get closed. That doesn't mean, they 2 of them are kind of tight, and that one is almost a home run. So, and he's like, just the one that's a home run. He's like, man, I'm at your mercy. Just bad memories. I want to just get out of this. I only want like just a few dollars to move on, to just move out of here, move with my folks, and pay some of my child support. And like he was like spilling all the beans, like the motivated. If you the right, you can't say the wrong stuff to the right motivated person sometimes, bro. Like they're gonna just spill all the beans for you and lead you to that path. So anyway, this video went way over. I normally do 15 to 20 minutes, but I just had to get that out. It's been a while. I don't do them every day anymore. I do them weekly. So I hopefully y'all okay with that. Drop some comments for me, man. You feel me? I got some exciting news next week. So it's been a long time coming. I'm out that apartment. Okay, I'm at a family member's crib right now. So stay tuned. We'll get with y'all. But in the meantime, between time, love y'all. Nothing y'all can do about it. Then y'all can do something about it. And you already know what it is. It's your boy. Peace. WJ signing out.